All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how we make thousands and thousands of dollars every single day. All right, so let's get started. We're already up a few $1,000s for the day. So what's going on, Miss Leo? What up, Man V? What up, Rohit? How's it going? What up, LA? How you guys doing? Let's get started. So today we're going to be going over exactly what I do, how I do it, and how you can also get started. Okay, so the first thing that we want to focus on is what are the range bars, because this charting type is something that we've actually built, something that we've actually developed, and it actually changes the game. And let me show you how, because look at this as a comparison. This is what everyone's used to seeing, but this is what I'm trading on. Look, you're so confused here. What do? You won't know what to do. Whereas if you look here on the range bars, it shows you very clearly, look, we're in an uptrend, and as soon as it starts to go red, that's when we're looking for a sell trade. And then as soon as it's starting to go green, that's when we're looking for a buy trade. Imagine entering a buy trade right here when it went from red to green. That would have been such a great trade. And then imagine entering a sell trade as soon as it went red again. That would have been an amazing trade. That's 100 points right there. And then imagine again, if you entered a buy trade right here. What a great trade. Do you guys see how we just go back to back to back, and we can just actually catch so many pips just like this by following a very simple strategy that we use every single day. So I'm going to go over exactly what the strategy is, and it's actually very low risk. So that's what I like to tell everyone is, when it comes to trading, we want to, first of all, minimize our risk to be as little as possible and then just be able to make income every single day. Okay, so you're gonna see all over social media how, oh, I turned 100 into $100 million, or oh, I turned my 5K into like 5 million, and all of this nonsense. But in reality, what it really comes down to is not 10xing, 100xing, your account. Rather, look, if you can make an extra $50 to $100 a day, that's actually super important, because what that's going to teach you is exactly how the markets really work, okay? Because anything that you're doing, you have to remember, is it scalable? Can you actually scale it? Because look, if you think you can, I can do multiple 10x, 10x, 10x and try to scale that, very quickly you would go into the trillions of dollars, okay? So the math doesn't actually make sense. Anyone that says, oh, I have a 90% win rate, I have a 100% win, it's impossible, because very quickly you would just go into the billions and billions of dollars, and then you wouldn't be sitting here claiming you have 90% win ratio. So we actually get around a 60 to 65% win ratio. I'm going to be showing you guys all of my trades live here like I do every single day. So you guys can see so far for the day, we're already up $2,500. So let's get started. What up, Free Ride? What's going on? How you guys doing? What up, Gorov? What up, Nada? What's up? You guys joining back? Let's go. And what up, M Cook? How's it going? Let's see if we can take some trades right here. So right now we just started this nice big uptrend, because remember, we're coming from a big downtrend right here. So we had this big uptrend that's starting now. What I want to do right here is I want to wait for a little bit of a pullback. Okay, the best entry would have been exactly right there at this reversal. That would have been the perfect entry, because let's say we entered anywhere here 587 or even 590. Look at this. At 690, which is right here, we would have already hit take profit. It's actually crazy to me that people are wasting time trying to read these time-based candles, because the range bars very clearly just show us what's happening. So let's get started. That would have been such a good trade right there. Now, one other thing that I want to show you guys is how you can build your strategy. And let me show you guys a strategy that I just built right here. So I'll go under my strategies. It's called Copium Printer. Okay. Actually, what I can even do is I can publish it to Algo Social, so you guys can actually download it, but I will not be doing that, because you should go and make your own strategies. But let me load this strategy up and show you guys, okay? Velvet is saying these are too fast, hard to make money. Okay, so let me explain something to you. If you're using these time-based candles, you're getting wrecked, okay? What's happening with these range bars is that they only are generated when the market actually moves. Okay, so you need to really understand that before you even try to go into it, because Why does that matter? The reason it matters is because if these bars are only generated when the market actually moves, do you know what that means? It's showing us only what the market is doing. Okay, just try to understand that. The range bars only move when the market moves. They're not time-based. There's no time frame. There's no 1 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute, none of that. They're range-based. So as the price moves, these bars are generated. That's why it looks so much cleaner than these candles, okay? Because these are time-based. So regardless of how much movement happens in 1 minute or 5 minutes, every 1 minute, a new candle will be made. That's why all of them are different colors, different shapes, sizes, because time has nothing to do with the market. Okay, let me try to explain something to you. Do you think that gold says, oh, it's 235, time to go down? No, okay, that's not how the markets work. Do you think BTC says, oh, it's 9 a.m., it's in the morning, I gotta go up? No. So then how can you do analysis on time-based candles? Let me answer that question to you. You can't. You can't do analysis on time-based candles. This is why it's so important to use the range bars, because the range bars actually show us what's happening in the market. Okay, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing live trades here. So you can see I actually put my money where my mouth is, okay? No one else does that other than me. I'm the only one. I come live. I do all my trades live. Let me show you guys something super crazy, okay? Let's go to our trade journal right here. This is for this month. By the way, I've been live every single day. All these trades were done live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. They're all recorded. You can actually go back in history. I have history for the past like 6 years of my lives, okay? Where we've made millions of dollars over time. And all of them were recorded. So technically, you could have been following along. But what happens is, everyone is lazy, okay, and nobody does it. But guess what? This month, so far, we're up $63,590.78. That's how much people make in a whole year, okay? And this is USD. So that's more than how much people make in a whole year, okay? And that's how much we made in this month. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is so you guys can stop wasting time trying to read these time-based candles and understand that it really comes down to using the range bar. So let's go ahead and see if we can do a trade here. Okay, so I always do 10 lots. I'm going to preset my stop loss, take profit to 100 points, and I will always use ghost orders, okay? Always, always. So you guys can see right here, we're starting to get a little bit of a reversal, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and enter our sell trade. That's our first sell trade of this live right now. We just entered it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So first sell trade, and you guys can see there's our stop loss. There's our take profit. What does that mean? That means that if the market goes against us here up to 100 points from our entry, it will close the trade, okay? Now, if the market comes down to right here, which is our take profit, it will also close the trade, but in profit. So we always set these two limits, these two parameters. And the reason we set them is very simple. Because first of all, we always want to be safe. Okay, remember, rule number one is we always risk less than 1%. Okay, we always risk less than 1%. Now, guys, we're already up $200 on this trade. That's actually crazy. So congratulations to everybody who's following along, because that's actually so insane. And we're up $270, $220 on this trade, $306 on this trade already. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you for the gift. Alhamdulillah, let's go. Rule number one, we always wear sunglasses if it's bright. And look, we're already up $500, and I wear sunglasses because the future is bright. Okay, the future is bright, so you guys got to get your shades on. And remember, when I come live, do you guys know what time it is? It's AKA money time. Let's go, because we come live here. We don't sell anything. You just come, learn, ask your questions. We make money. Bing, bang, boom. End of the day, and rinse and repeat. And guys, there we go. We're at $766 on this trade that we just entered live in front of you guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. You really should just go to AlgoBars.com right now, get your account set up, get it funded, and then just come follow me on TikTok and everywhere else, and join my lives daily so you can actually see how a real trader does it. A real trader that doesn't sell courses. a real trader that doesn't sell bots, a real trader that doesn't sell you on monthly subscriptions for anything. And guys, we're like 1.0, and there we go. Congratulations. Let's go. We just made $1,000 right here on this live. So guys, check this out. This trade was open for 2 minutes and 7 seconds, which means I made 1,086 USD in 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and you could have also done that. So I don't understand what you guys are waiting for. Let's get started. Right now we're trading BTC, but I also trade gold, I trade NASDAQ, and I trade BTC. But you know, BTC is having a lot of movement right now, so we're just taking advantage of it. So the reason I was able to get in on this trade was because of the range bars, not because of these randomized candles, because of these range bars. As soon as the range bars went red right there, I entered our sell trade, and then we set our stop loss take profit at 100 points, and then we just hit take profit. Let's go. What's the lot size? I was using 10 lot size. What stocks are we talking about? I usually trade BTC, NASDAQ, and gold. So tell us more about the EA. So you can actually connect using the EA, but what I would say is use the integrated broker. So everyone's asking how to get started. Van City Bob, what's going on? Van City Bob's been here for like, what, 6 years now? How long have you been here, Van City Bob? You've been watching for like 6 years, man. That's crazy. Let's go. You need to come down to Toronto, or I need to come back to Vancouver. Something needs to happen here, man. What's going on? What are we doing? So again, what are the steps to get started? Step number 1, go to AlgoBars.com. It's the world's most advanced trading platform, okay? And they have range bars, aka we have range bars. Romy is saying keep up the great works. Romy, I appreciate you. Let's go. So step number 1, go to AlgoBars.com. Step number 2, find your account. Very simple, okay? So very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to click wallet, click deposit. Now you can fund your account using any crypto, or if you use the other integrated broker, go to a BOTO, licensed regulated broker. You can do bank transfer as well. Do you use AI to do the trades? So these trades that I do on the live are actually all manual, but I will go over how you can use automated trading strategies, how you can use ChatGPT or Claude or whatever to build your trading system. Okay, do you guys want me to show you that right now? How to is your system? American Data Broad, just let me know what your question is, because I really want to answer that. But let me show you guys how you can automate your strategies and how you can use ChatGPT or Claude or whatever you use to figure out the best strategy. Okay, so what you're gonna do is once you're logged into AlgoBars, click AlgoBars and then click Algo Builder. Okay, this is where we can build our trading strategy. So Farouk is saying AP is crazy. I appreciate that. I got this a few months ago. It's actually been crazy. That was my step up from a Rolex Daytona. So I had a Daytona for a while, and then I was like, you know what? We had a really good month. I was like, time to bust out the AP. So we just got this. It's the 15202. It was really nice. Actually, I saw the other dials, like the blue and the black, but man, I don't know. I just really like this dial. Anyways, getting away from watches. But this was like 50K. But let's go right here to Algo Builder, okay? And by the way, I did all of this without selling a single course, without selling a single Discord. You guys literally never have to pay me. You can just use the AlgoBars platform for free. All right, let's go. So in Algo Builder, once you're here, if you are a trader already, I'm going to show you two things. If you're a trader already and if you're not a trader, okay? You can type out your strategy, and here's where you can use Claude or ChatGPT, okay? So you can type out your strategy like, if RSI is below 30, then buy. You know, like you can make any strategy and then use a trailing stop, whatever. So get ChatGPT to make you a strategy, a written out strategy, copy, paste it here, okay? Click build. Our system will code the strategy for you. Then what you can do is you can test the strategy, okay? So you're just gonna click test strategy, and what it's gonna do is it's going to run a live historic backtest for you so that you can see if what ChatGPT told you would actually be profitable or not. So you can see it's starting to take these trades. Let me show you guys one of these strategies that that we just made recently. This strategy goes so hard, okay? Are you guys ready for this? Look, I'm gonna click test strategy. Just take in the results of this strategy, okay? Just take this in. So these are all the trades that this automated strategy would do. Okay, now let me just fast forward. Okay, now this is, we're gonna test it for 1 month. Guys, are you ready for these numbers? Look at this. Look at this. In 1 month, this strategy that I made, don't screenshot it, okay? Because I'm still building it out. Don't screenshot it because then you'll know the secret sauce. So, can I hide it? Okay, anyways, whatever. Look at this. In 1 month, this strategy would have done 89% fully automated. Like, you don't have to take any of these 10,745 trades because, again, no human can do that. But with our system, you can build it, you can test it, and then once you save it, you can actually deploy it to your live account. And then you don't have to take any trades because the automated strategy will take the trade for you. Okay? How is this different from using Claude by itself and running a backtest? Let me tell you something. Data is very expensive. You can't run backtests and test strategies just using Claude. Okay? You need to, you can use Claude to build a strategy, but then you have to test it somewhere where it has data. And just so you understand, data is very expensive. If you try to go out and buy data, you'll figure out it's very expensive. It's like 10 to 100K a month, okay, if you want like real good quality data. But you can actually just use the data because we've already paid for it, okay? Now, Watch is saying, you recommend using Algo Social? That's actually a really good question. Let me show you guys what Algo Social is. So if we click Algo Builder here and we go to Algo Social, there's thousands of traders that have published their strategies. Okay, because you can, let's say you find a really good strategy, you can publish it. Let's say you want to share it with your friends or family, whatever. You can publish it. And then you can find all of these strategies that people have shared, you know, and then you can see if you like any of them. Like this one does 8% return on Dow Jones in 2 weeks. This is pretty good. It's a pretty good strategy, okay? And then you can just find, like this one did 18% return on what I think is gold. I mean, silver, okay? So you can actually find these random strategies that people have made. You can even find me, like for example, if you search AKPWC, you'll find I have this strategy that, you know, I've posted. Obviously, like I just posted a random one, but like you can go and you can post some strategies there as well. Let's see. All right, but your trades, what you show, where do I find them to copy? Okay, so here's the thing. The trades that I do them live here in front of you guys every day, 7 days a week around this time, okay? So if you want to, you know, you want to follow along, you want to see what I'm doing, you just need to join the live. So make sure you guys give me a follow, turn on the live notifications because I will be coming live every day. And you guys know already for today, let me show you guys. By the way, our office is right here in Toronto. So if you guys want to come visit me in person, come by. Our office is open every single day, 7 days a week from 11 to 5. And we're here daily. I'm here usually from like 12 to 3. And then I kind of just go home. But like the office is open till 5. Guys, we're up $3,640 today right here. And all of these trades were done live at the office. All right, let's go. American Dad is saying, I plugged my Claude build into NinjaTrader, but it's not that good. Exactly, because those systems weren't built for that. We built our system in order for us to be able to do it like this. So where do you backtest and forward test? So Thomas, you can do this backtest forward test right on our platform. So if you just go to Algo Builder, you can run the test right on the platform. Put that on is saying, what's the good amount to start with? Now here, let me explain to you how trading works. Okay, this is very, very important. And for that, I'm gonna have to pull out one of my really good strategies, okay, which is called the Copium printer. Okay, so let me pull this out. We're gonna do a test for 1 month at one lot size. I'm gonna test this strategy, and this is very important to be able to answer your question. All right. Kevin J, be careful, the site is not legit. Okay, what do you mean by that, Kevin? Can you explain further? Yeah, for sure, American Dad. Test out the system, which is completely free for you to use. All right. Phallic is saying use London Strategic Edge. Scammers selling their products, don't use London Strategic Edge. Textbook definition of scam. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me explain to you what a textbook definition of a scam is. It's where you pay for something and you don't get what you paid for. Now, over here, what I'm saying is all of this is free. You do not have to pay. We built AlgoBars over the past 6 years. We spent a few $1,000,000 building it. We have 2 brokers that are regulated and licensed that are already plugged in, and we're working with an investment bank out of the States that's already using our system to build strategies. So it literally makes no sense what you're saying because, first of all, I'm not selling anything because this platform, this whole entire front end, back end is on sale for $2 billion. Okay, that's the price. The price is $2 billion. So that's why most likely fella cannot, afford it. But that's okay because you're here to learn. Now, let me show you how trading actually works, okay? So if you can see right here, the max drawdown was 53%, okay, on this strategy. Even though at the end, we were up 90%. Now, you can build your own trading strategies here. Thomas, we're working on PineScript integration. Okay, so soon there will be, you can import your PineScript for indicators as well as automated strategies, however you have it, and you should be able to then test using Algo Builder. That's coming very soon. That's a really good question, for sure. Which brokers are connected? So right now we have Godoo. Godoo CM, so they're regulated, licensed in multiple countries. We have TradeXN. We've been working with them for about 8 years now. And then you can also connect any MT4, MT5C trader to the platform. So very important to understand this. Okay, so let's say we started this with 10K, which is what this back test was tested on. Now, max drawdown was 53%, even though the return was 90% with this strategy. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that potentially, you could make up to 90% using this strategy, but look at the drawdown. That means that at one point your account came down 53%. The problem is most people don't survive the drawdown, right? Most people don't survive the drawdown. So currently, what you can do, Thomas, is if you give it to ChatGPT or Claude and just say, write out the strategy in words, like if, whatever, stochastic RSI, 14 period goes above this, like have it write it out, have AI write it out, then just paste it into, type your strategy, and then click build and click test. So that way it'll build it and then it'll test it. All right, have a good one, guys. Take care. Yeah. How can I get your range bar strategy without sitting in your live? Okay, so I'll explain to you what the range bar strategy is. It's actually very simple. So Thomas is saying, dang, pretty sick. Yeah, no, for anyone who gets it, if you get it, this is why this costs us millions of dollars to build. This was actually built for high frequency trading algos on trade floors at institutions like banks and hedge funds. That's basically who our main clients are, who we're going after. Because just so you guys understand, our VP is the former VP of trading systems at Fidessa. Okay, basically all the banks, their backend infrastructure is Fidessa. So if you just Google Fidessa, Fidessa, they're worth billions of dollars. Their VP is our VP now. Okay, their VP of trading systems is our VP now. And this is why we're getting into, we're able to build this state-of-the-art trading platform that's basically meant for banks and hedge funds, but also is available to all of you guys. So don't waste time. Go get started right now on AlgoBars.com. Let's go. Let's get started. Now, if you guys want this strategy, I'm not going to share it, but if you screenshot it, if you can see it, then you might be able to kind of copy it. But this is a strategy that we've been working on, we've been building, we've been testing as well. All right. So now on AlgoBars, again, this is the only trading platform where you can do this. You can deploy your automated strategy on your live account, and even if you log out and you close it and you lose internet or your laptop dies or whatever, calamity might happen, your strategy runs on our servers. We take the server load for your strategy. So that means that you can log out, you can close it, you don't need a VPS, you don't need anything, and your strategy will continue running on our servers. So let's go. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there's the strategy. Okay. So, anyways, I'll think about sharing this, but for now, because we're still building it out, we got it up to about 90% in 1 month. So we're still testing, we're still building it out. But let's go back to AlgoBars. Let's go. My Claude Code Agent will love this. Yeah, no, you should be able to build some crazy strategies using Claude and then deploy them on AlgoBars. This is actually, it might actually be such a game changer for you. All right. So let's see. Let me show you guys what our live strategy is. The one that I do manually, the one that I do to make my income, which is around 2 to 5K a day. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the range bars show us when a reversal is happening. Okay, so right here, we're having a reversal. It's a really clean reversal. I'm going to go ahead and enter our sell trade. I'm going to actually make my stop loss take profit ghost, and I'm going to explain to you what this means, okay? So we're the first trading platform on this planet that has ghost orders, okay? We built this technology. We made this technology. What is it? So if I click ghost here under my drop down, you can see my stop loss and take profit are purple. What does this mean? This means that my stop loss take profit do not get sent to order books. Do you know what that means? My stop loss cannot get hunted because it doesn't show up in the order books. This is actually the only platform on this planet that has this because we built it, which is that it's hidden and it's specifically only visible to you. So now, you know, when you set your stop loss and the market comes, just touches your stop loss, or you get kicked out, and then it goes and it hits your take profit. So which is not there anymore because you're out of the trade. With our system, you can hide your stop loss so that it's not visible. Okay, so how do you set it? You click this arrow. Here you can preset your stop loss, take profit, lot size, trailing stop, wherever you want. So what I always do is I set my stop loss and take profit to 100 and 100. I actually preset it, so we made presets. And now when you click buy or sell, it will instantly set your stop loss, take profit. And if you select ghost, it'll set it as ghost. All right, so now we're in this trade. This is a $1,000 trade. We're already up $3,600 for the day. And you guys know I always say we make around 2 to 5K a day, so we're right in that range for the day. And all my trades are taken live, just like I took the last trade live, we take profit, and I took this trade live, which we're already up around $536 on this trade. So we're gonna let it ride out and we're gonna see what happens. American Data Broad is saying, is stop loss hunting a real thing? I'm gonna be very, have a good one, take care. So I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. When it comes to smaller traders, like us, I'm also a small trader. If it's bunched together, yeah. But this again was made for institutions and hedge funds and big banks where they're doing orders worth hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars, and they don't want their orders seen. So it was technically meant for them, but we can still use it because it still has an effect, right? Like your stop loss is not visible, so it takes it out of the market, out of the order book, so it's not there. M. Nadeem is saying, good, I appreciate you, let's go. So there we go, we're in this trade, let's see what happens. Thanks for the follow, let's go. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure, if you guys have any questions, put it in the comments because I really want to answer all your questions, because one thing you'll realize is that I'm the only one that doesn't sell anything. I don't make any false promises. I don't trade for you. I always say never send me your money, and you should actually just never buy anything from anyone, okay? Never buy a paid Discord, never buy a trading course. You don't need any of those things. I'll tell you what I do every single day to make money, okay? And I show it live, but let me tell you, for all you guys here, here's a little gift, okay? Here's the gift. You guys want the shiny bird, okay? This is the shiny bird gift effect. So, here's my strategy. It has 3 parts to it. Step number 1. We're always risking less than 1%, okay? It's very important. I risk around 0.1%, so very, very low risk, okay? Second step, I always enter at the range bar reversal. Okay, what does that mean? So you can see right here, when the range bars go from green to red, okay, or they go from red to green, those are the points I'm looking for. So I enter at the range bar reversal. And step 3, I always set my stop loss and my take profit at 100 points above and below my entry. And how do I do that? I always preset it. So down here, if I click this arrow, I can preset my stop loss take profit, okay? And I always set it at 100. Now, those are the 3 steps I take, and by doing that, I make $2,000 to $5,000 a day. Well, obviously, because my account size is very, very large. Now, for example, let's say a 10K account, right? I would be doing, on average, let's say 10, maybe $20 trades, very small trades, okay? Now, why would I do very small trades? Let me explain to you. Because let's say on a 10K account, I can risk $5, $10. And then I do a few trades. I win some, I lose some. I win some, I lose some. But at the end of the day, let's say I follow a profitable strategy and I'm up $50 in like an hour. Or let's say I'm up $80 in whatever, hour and a half. That's so good. That's really, really good. I would never downplay my profits like that. That's amazing. So that would, like, if you actually look at it that way, at the end of the month, you might have an extra 2K, you know, an extra, whatever, 2.5K, even an extra 1,000. That's so amazing. So guys, remember, it's not about, 100% win rate and like 10xing my money and, I 100x last month. No, all of that is nonsense. It's not stable. It's not consistent. Anyone can win the lottery, but very few people are able to make solid income on a regular basis. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show you guys. That's exactly what I show you guys. How do I get the real data on S&P 500 for the range bars? I see the price is not updated. Let me just check. Let's just open up S&P 500. Yeah, no, that's the live price. Let's just go to range bars. Yeah, there we go. So that's the range bars for S&P 500, and it is, yeah, there you go. It's running live. Yeah, that's the live price for S&P 500. What I would do is I would do a half range size. The half range size works a lot better on S&P 500. Okay, so do that. So yeah, Wetzer. So if you click the yellow button, you can change the range size. Okay, so do that, and then there's S&P 500. Okay, so I like to always show you guys the comparison between range bars and candlesticks, which is actually so crazy. Because look, on one side, you're seeing all of this nonsense, which is actually just confusing. Okay, it's super confusing. Whereas look at the range bars, it just cleans up the trend. Okay, it just cleans up the trend. And that's why we always use the range bars to enter our trades. All right. Okay, so we're in this trade for now. Guys, for anyone who's wondering how to get started, if you haven't, that's crazy to me. You should go to AlgoBars.com, get your account set up. You can use the promo code AKPWC for 1,000 AlgoBars tokens, which is like $100 worth of tokens. Go to AlgoBars.com, get set up, fund your account, and then make sure you guys join my lives every single day around this time, because when I come live, you guys know it's AKA money time. We're always making money here on the lives. So far for today, we're up 3,600, and let's go. Let's see how we do for the rest of the live. Now, the one thing that I'll always tell you guys is don't fall for any scams. Okay. Make sure you guys, first of all, never pay anyone to learn how to trade, because that's just a waste of money. Second thing, never pay anyone for a software or a system. All of that is nonsense. Never pay for that. Third thing, if they're trying to, like, look, you have 3 days, or like you have 3 minutes to make up your decision. If they're trying to like force you into these really heavy sales tactics, don't fall for any of those things, because all of those things are just big signs of scams. What's the name of the website? It's AlgoBars.com. Do you have to sign up with your broker to use Algo? So basically, once you open your account, you'll get prompted to select a broker. So if you know how to do crypto transfers, I would just use TradeXN because they're really good. But if you want to do bank transfer, then select Go to Abado. They have bank transfer option. So if you, so I'll show you guys right here. So if I go to wallet, I go to switch broker, and then you guys will see this TradeXN. You can trade directly here. Go to Abado. They also have bank transfer. So if I click Go to Abado and then I just check mark and confirm, it's gonna refresh. It's gonna take me right into the Go to Abado connected platform. So you can see this is my GoToAboto trading account. Now, if I click deposit, and then I'll see the option for bank transfer, okay? So then I click bank transfer. There's GoTo's bank account information. So you would just do a wire transfer to GoTo. You will email the confirmation of your transfer, and then bank transfers usually take about 1 to 3 business days. So always just be mindful of that. Whereas if you do crypto, it's usually within a few minutes, okay? Can you explain, are range bars the same as Renko bars? No, so range bars are different because we built the range bars. The way range bars work, the logic is completely different, and they're built to be able to show you pullbacks, wicks, and also reversals way cleaner. All right, guys, so right here, guys, check this out. We're at $770 in profit on this trade. We're so close to hitting our take profit, and we're like 1 point away, guys. We're like 1 point away. Oh my God, look at this. So close, so close. And guys, I think we're gonna hit it. Like, oh my God, we're like 1 point away. That's insane. It reversed literally 1 point away from our take profit. That's crazy. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we're gonna hit our take profit, and we'll be up almost. There we go, guys. Congratulations. Yay. Congratulations for everyone who is following along. We are up. That was $1,000, so we're up $4,500 for the day, guys. $4,500 USD up for the day. All the trades were done live. You could have followed along. We could have made some money. I don't know what you're waiting for. Go to AlgoBars.com right now. AlgoBars.com. Here, let me open up the website. So AlgoBars.com. Let's go. Congratulations to everybody who is following along. This is the website, AlgoBars.com. Okay, so just go right here to AlgoBars.com. What are your default range sizes for NASDAQ and gold? Data is asking. So do I need to sign up? Yeah, so just make an account on AlgoBars, and then you have access to the full platform. Default range sizes for NASDAQ and gold. For NASDAQ, I think the default range size is 5. So let's go over to NASDAQ. Let me open NASDAQ. Okay. And let's go to range bars. Yeah, so the default is 5. You can see right here, the range size is 5. And then for gold, let's open gold. So XAU, USD. Default range size is 0.2. So default range size is 0.2. Which broker do you connect your range bar strategy account? I'm connected to TradeXN. So there we go. There we go, guys. Congratulations to everybody who's following along. What great trades. And you guys know we do this every single day. So let's get started. Let's not waste time. And I'm here every single day doing these live trades. So let's go.
Someone is asking that if you can, are you able to share the phone number as well so that if someone wants to contact the office?
For sure. Yeah, so if you guys want to come in person, if you actually just click contact on the AlgoBars website and you come down here, here's our office address. We're in the Toronto area. If you guys are in the Toronto area, make sure you come visit us in person. Our office is open 7 days a week, all right? And if you guys want to call, you can actually call us directly right here at this phone number, okay? So all of the information is there. So you can call us, you can email us, you can come in person, and we're always here to help. All right, let's go. Let's get started. Let's make some gold trade. What's it saying? GoToAboto. Yeah, I mean, I'm connected to TradeXN because I just did crypto deposit. If I was doing bank transfer, then yeah, I would connect to GoToAboto. Let's make some gold trades. Yeah, I mean, let's see what's going on with gold. Maybe we can do a nice little trade on gold here. So let me switch over to gold. I like to increase the range size on gold personally. I like to go about 1 range size for gold because nowadays gold moves way too fast, and with the 1, it gives me a little bit of a better, it kind of slows down the range bars if you want to look at it that way. And then let's open the gold regular chart so we can see how it looks here. Okay, so now you guys know I always do 10 lots, and then I'm going to, for gold, I always set my stop loss take profit at 250 and 250 points. Why? Why do I do that? The reason is because gold moves so fast. Okay, there we go. We're getting a reversal. I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade right here. Okay, so we just entered our buy trade on gold, and you can see my stop loss and take profit at 250 points and 250 points. And the reason I do 250 points is because gold moves way too fast nowadays. So let's see. And remember, even if, the one thing you have to always remember is you have to put in the referral code. What's the referral code? You can use AKA PWC for your referral code. Okay, you can use AKA PWC. All right, guys, so that trade hit our stop loss. Let's see if we can get in on another trade right here. Let's see. And here's the crazy thing. You guys need to remember that everyone hits stop loss and take profit. It's very normal. I get an accuracy using this strategy of around 60 to 65%, which in the markets is actually really high. So we get an accuracy of around 60 to 65%. But because we're using 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, that means that we're profitable. Using a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio means that anything above 50% win rate, even if it's 50.1, that means you're profitable. Okay? Let's go. So, all right, so we're in our second trade for gold right now. Gold actually just moves so fast. It's insane. Pretty crazy. So let's see what happens. But remember, one thing you guys need to always remember is my risk is less than 1%. Okay, so we're always risking way less than 1%. So that means that even if, so for example, I'll give you guys an example of how much my risk is. If you had $10,000 in your account and you were risking about $2 to $5, okay, that's how much my risk is. So if you had a $10,000 account and you hit stop loss for $2, how sad would you be? Not really sad. Okay, so that's because your risk is so small, and that's exactly what we're also doing, and that's exactly what I try to tell everyone is, it's very important to always minimize your risk. All right, guys, wow, we came so close to hitting our take profit on that trade. So close to hitting our take profit. We're just a few points away from hitting our take profit. And there we go, guys. Congratulations. So we just hit take profit on that trade. That was actually a really good trade. And then, that was a gold trade right there. What's the ideal instrument for range bars? Gold moving way too fast. So watch ya. Just change the range size for gold to 5x. If you change it to 5x, it's really good. It doesn't move too fast. It looks like it's slowing down. And then I always said 250 for my stop loss take profit. All right. Okay, so right here, let's see, maybe, just maybe, I'll do one more trade. So we're still kind of in this gold kind of a pullback situation that we're having. Hey, how much did you make today? So let's see. So today, so far, we're up $3,700. And all these trades were done live here in front of you guys. So make sure that you guys turn on the live notifications so you guys know exactly when I'm coming live. So we're up almost $4,000 for the day. Which broker shall I choose? So if you can do crypto, then do TradeXN. If you're doing bank transfer, do go to Abado. Washa, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Gandhi, what's up? Ali, what's up? User 503, let's go. Lost service, referral code for what? If you use referral code AKPWC, you get 1,000 AlgoBars tokens. When you're automating your strategy, it just takes some of these tokens every time it takes an automated trade. So you get 1,000 of them if you use the referral code AKPWC. What up, Logan? What's going on? Logan, OG. OG Logan. Let's go. So far, we're up $3,700 for the day, guys. Congratulations to everybody who's following along, who's learning, who's making money, who's being successful, who's not waiting around, and who's actually just, getting started. Let's go. What up, Logan? How you doing, my man? All right. So we just did a trade on gold, and that one hit our take profit, so that was really good. We're getting a little bit of a reversal. I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade right here because we got a nice little pullback on this reversal right there. And the reason I entered this buy trade is you can see we had a reversal right there. Okay, so I missed that reversal. So that right there would have been a great buy trade. But because we got another pullback, and look where the entry is. it's exactly where that first reversal candle was. So I basically was able to enter on this reversal because of this pullback. All right, so now I entered my trade. We set our stop loss and take profit at 250 points. Remember, for gold, we like to give a little more room. 100 is way too tight nowadays for gold. It's just way too tight because gold will move hundreds of points very, very fast. Kate is saying, are the tokens only for the strategies or can you use them to trade? No, so the AlgoBars tokens are for server costs only. So only for automated trading strategy. And there we go, guys. Congratulations. Another profitable trade on gold. And oh my God, we're at $5,828 for the day. What are you waiting for? Congratulations to everybody who's following along. Go to AlgoBars.com, get your account set up, get it funded, and join me live here every single day. I'm going to be live here again tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to be live here again tomorrow. Let me just see how much longer I'm going to be on this live. Because let's see right here. All right. So I'm going to still be on this live for another 15 minutes. That means that you actually still have time to go, get set up, get your account funded, and then join me because I might just do another trade. I might. No promises, but I might. We don't know. We don't know what the future is or what the future holds or what's going to happen in the future. Because remember, we don't make predictions. All right? So let's get started. What up, what up? All right. What is your range size for gold again? Dad is asking. So when you click the yellow button, I always do 5x, okay, which is one range size for gold. That means that each bar is 100 points, which is $1 in the price of gold. Okay, so guys, we're at $5,800 for the day. You guys want to see something like that's really crazy? Okay, so let's go on the right side. By the way, we have this for free, which a lot of people actually pay for, which is the trade journal. Okay, so let's click the trade journal, and guys, check this out. For the month of March, we're at $66,800. $66,800. That's insane. That's how much people make in a whole year. So basically what I always tell everyone is, whatever you make in a month, I make every day. And then whatever you make in a whole year, I make every month. Okay? So basically, you should really just come here when I'm live, because when I come live, do you guys know what time it is? I want you to put it in the comments, because by now you guys should know what time is it when I come live. It's AKA money time. Let's go. It's AKA money time. Let's go. All right. So right here, I might enter one last trade of the day. There we go. We're getting this reversal right here. We had a nice little pullback. It's starting to move down. If I get a little pullback up, I might enter this trade. I don't know. Let's see. In the meantime. What? Oh, yeah. Probably tomorrow. Missed it. Let's see. What is the app called? It's called AlgoBars.com. So just go to AlgoBars.com. If you're on Windows, you can actually download the platform. We're waiting for Apple to approve for Mac as well as for iOS and Android. But for now, Windows you can download. The rest of you guys can just log in on the web. So just go to AlgoBars.com. Let's go. Your dad landlord knows. Your dad's landlord knows. Your dad's landlord, did you take any trades today? Because he's always taking, he, she, whatever, is always taking trades and always making some crazy amounts of money every single day. I mean, we made $5,800 today. So if you guys were actually following along, you would have probably done $15,000. Forget this. $15,000 in profit today? What am I? No. Okay, remember when I was like, I thought I'm Big Bird? But it seems like your dad's landlord is Big Bird, and I'm Small Bird, and you guys are just a bunch of grapes. So basically, that's really what's just happening right now, okay? That's what's happening. $15,722. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we got the grapes, then we got me, Little Bird, then we got your dad's landlord, Big Bird. All right. So let's get started. All right, guys. So let me go and explain to you how you can actually build automated strategies, which is super important and super free to do. So what you're going to do is click AlgoBars at the top. Go to Algo Builder, okay?
Wow.
Okay, so your dad's landlord is saying everyone here who isn't all in is just delusional. I made 700K on this live in 2 years. That's insane. Yeah, so actually, most likely he's taking much bigger trades than I am. But that's really what it comes down to. It's really just I come live every single day. I do all the trades live. You guys see them. We made $5,800, right in front of your eyes. And there's no course to buy. There's nothing to buy. And there shouldn't be. So the only thing that needs to happen is you get your account set up, you fund your account, and then you just join my lives daily. That's it. That's it. And, for everyone, they always ask me, they're like, this is one question I always get, which is like super annoying. It's that, hey, what's the minimum I can start with? Why? Are you trying to make 1 cent? Because really, trading is a percentage-based business. So what's happening is, let's say, for example, you start with 100, okay? Which, I don't even know what the point is, but you can, whatever. You start with 100. I do a trade, I make 1,000 because my account size is over 1 million, okay? You do a trade, you make $1. Now you're sad. You're sad, why? Because AKA made 1,000 and you made $1. Now what are you going to do? You're going to increase your risk. You're going to do a big trade because AKA does big trades. And then, let's say that trade, I hit stop loss, you hit your zero. Okay? You lost everything. Now you're like, oh, trading doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. It's not that trading doesn't work. You just didn't do it properly. Let me explain to you guys. And Ocean is saying, do I need to connect MT5? No, actually, you should be using the integrated brokers because they have the lowest fees. And they're integrated. Okay, so this is what I always tell everyone. Let's say you have, for example, let's say you want to start a business. And Watch is saying, I cannot connect my FP Markets live account. You could, but actually, I don't know why you would be trading on FP Markets because you're most likely getting wrecked on the fees. They don't have AlgoBars as a trading platform. You're most likely using like MT4, MT5, or CTrader. So what everyone should actually be doing, which is what I did, is instantly take it out from any other account, fund it with the integrated brokers on AlgoBars. That way I can actually just trade directly on AlgoBars, which will save you latency speeds. So meaning when you click buy or sell, it will instantly execute. And then also you're going to be saving on the fees as well. Shark is saying, can I connect my funded account? So you can, but again, it just comes down to, most people, and I know someone who actually spent $40,000 buying funded accounts when they could have just funded their own account with 40K. Prop firms always get you with that greed of, and this is why you'll actually see most people on TikTok that are streaming their prop firm account, and they're like, use promo code, whatever. Let me tell you what the scam is. The scam is, those streamers are not making a single dollar off trading, okay? They're not making a single dollar. You know how I do all my trades live? You watch them. You see them. I do them, okay, on my live account. Those streamers, what they're doing is you use their promo code to buy those prop firm accounts. They get paid from that. They do more streams. You buy more accounts. They do more streams. You buy more accounts. And that's how they get paid. At the end of the day, you are the one that keeps losing money because you're the one that keeps buying these challenges and losing, okay? So what I always say is very important to just fund your own live account, okay? And there's no better platform than AlgoBars because we built this platform to be profitable. We built it for profit, okay? Because we're traders ourselves. Now, this is exactly what I'm trying to show you guys, okay? So basically, let's see. Right here, if you go to your wallet, you can click switch broker. These are the two integrated brokers. It says select your broker, okay? So if you're doing crypto, select TradeXtend. They're amazing. We've been working with them for like 8 years now. If you're doing bank transfer, do go to Avato, okay? We've been working with them for 6 years. Huge licensed and regulated broker. That's the only ones that we work with. Okay, then you come down here, check mark and agree, confirm and continue, and now you can deposit into your account. Wasja, yeah, so GoDo is very much here. Look, GoDo, CM, licensed and regulated broker, GoDo, here. This is GoDo. Okay, so let's go to about, who we are, regulations, our regulations, regulated in UAE and these two other places. Also, we talked to them. They're actually in the process of getting regulated in many other places. So they are, GoDo CM. That's the broker, GoDo. So regulated and licensed. And I'll show you right here when you're in AlgoBars, and let's go to switch broker. Let's switch to GoDo. Okay, confirm and continue. Now, if I click wallet, and then I click deposit, and then I click bank transfer, look, it's the GoDo bank account. GoDo limited client. Here's their bank account, their address, all of this. GoDo, licensed and regulated. Yeah, exactly. GoDo. CM is like capital markets, but yeah, the name is GoDo. Yeah, here. let me just.
Spelling mistake.
The spelling is GoDo.
GoDo CM.
Yeah, GoDo CM. Look, this is the. Oh wait, let me go back. GoDoCM.com. That's the broker. So that's the one that we have integrated. For sure, watch it. I got you. Look, I'm here to answer all questions, okay? I'm here to show you guys exactly how it works. It should be very clear. So go to AlgoBars, get your account set up. You know I got you. Let's go. Let's get started. So guys, we're up $5,800 today. I answered all your questions. I showed you guys exactly what I do. You don't have to pay. You should never have to pay. You should never pay anyone to learn how to trade, okay? So get started. Start using the range bars because it's really, truly a game changer, okay?
There's a few questions that the software is available in the world, or it's only
yeah. So AlgoBars is global, okay? Why does the range bars move so quick? Guna, what up? What up? How you doing? Welcome to the live. That's crazy. We have people that have been here for like 6 years, so congratulations for finding the live. Basically, the range bars sometimes look like they're moving fast because let me explain to you why the range bars are how they are. Range bars only move when the market moves, okay? What does that mean? That means that the speed of the range bars is based on the speed of the market, okay? And that's why we can see very clearly what's truly happening in the market. So here's a comparison between time-based candles and range bars. So you can see time-based candles, they're all over the place. They're confusing. They're different shapes and sizes. And like, you don't know. It's red, then green, then red, then green. But look at the range bars. Clean downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. Okay, now what you can do is if the range bars are moving very fast, because let's say the market is super volatile, okay? What you can do is you can change the range size. Click the yellow button. You can do 2x, okay? 2x means that now the range size, the amount the market needs to move is double, okay, to build a range bar. They're not time-based, all right? And then what you can do is you can even do 5x, okay, which means it's much bigger range. But I'll always just leave it at 1, so it's pretty good, like that. Can't find GoDo on WikiFX. Huh, that's weird. GoDo CM. I mean, it's right here on Traders Union, TradingView. TradingView has it. Look, GoDo CM. LinkedIn, Trustpilot, they're all there. Yeah, right here. GoDo on WikiFX. There it is. GoDo. Full license. All right. So when do I take a buy or sell? That's actually the best question. Okay, so now the way that the range bars work is always on the reversal. Okay, it's always, for sure, watch it. You know I got you. Let's go. So when it goes from green to red, that's when I'm looking for a sell trade. When it goes from red to green, that's when I'm looking for a buy trade. Okay, and So I'll tell you exactly what the strategy is. We're going to call it a day here for this live. But before I go, I'm going to tell you what the strategy is. We risk less than 1%. We set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. And we enter at the range bar reversal. Okay, I just do these 3 things every single day live in front of you guys. And we make 2 to 5K. Today we did a little bit over 5,800. But that's how we do it every single day. Watch this. Now you see them. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you guys all for joining. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the gifts, the questions. You guys are great. Make sure you guys get your AlgoBars account set up, get it funded, and join me tomorrow when I'll be live again. We'll be doing more trades. And you guys know when I come live, it's AKA money time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow.